Okay, verse 7. Ye supa yuta manasa dalena. So he said, with a steady, fast mind. Unwavering, fixed mind, applying themselves. So that means you have focus on what is your objective. Nikamino Gotama Sasdami Samhi. Sorry. Throughout thoroughly in the dispensation of the Gotama. I mean talking about the dispensation of our Buddha. Te Panipata Amatam Vigaha. Our Buddha and his disciple are free of passion. I mean, no kind of sensual kind of enjoyment, attachment to the sensual pleasure. They have attained to that. So that means they have overcome the kind of sensual enjoyment. Nada muda nibutim bun jamana. It means which they have able to attain. I mean, they are free from all this sensual attachment. Idampi sang e ratanam panitam. And then with this, they are plunging into deathlessness. I mean, they have no more kind of deathlessness. I mean, they are no more kind of, they are also Arahant standard. They are no more coming back to samsara again. I mean, rebirth into whatever being they are no more in this path. So they are free from samsara, deathlessness. Etena, Sachena, Suwati Hontu. As a result, they enjoy the peace of what I call Nibbana in absolute freedom. So in the Sangha, these precious jewels found on account of this truth, may there be well-being. So that means to say, the Sangha able to attain this kind of attainment, Sangha is another jewel. So with this attainment, they are free from all this kind of attachment and also free from this samsara. That means they are talking back about the goodness of Sangha. There's question later. One of you have to do is talking about each of these jewels. What are the benefit of it? Then next verse, Yatin dang kilo pavatim sito siya. Is what translated as just as firm posts sunk into the earth. Remember, when you do building, you need to have those beam to support on the ground. So this is as talking about the beam that stand steady fast. I mean, and positively and in position that it will be fixed on the ground. Chatubihi vatehi asampakam iko. So as a result of this, called the beam on fire right into the ground, it cannot be shaken by the four winds. I mean, when the wind blow from four directions, there's no way this beam will be in a way bent or hit or whatever nonsense hit by the wind. You're never able to uproot it. Okay, so that means the beam is totally firm on the ground. Tatu panam sapurisam varami. So basically, it's literally said he's a righteous person. I mean, he stands firm on what he believe in it, his faith on it. Okay, so the bimbo is act as a righteous person that will never be shaken by any of influence. Yo Arya Sajani Avecha Pasata. And then here you talk about he thoroughly perceive the noble truth similarly to that. I mean, he has a total understanding of the Four Noble Truth. Okay, so he has faith in the Noble Truth, and he has 100% faith on this Noble Truth that nothing will shake it. Idampi Sanghe Ratanam Panitam. So he said, in the Sangha, this is another precious juice found. So in the Sangha, the faith of Sangha is very strong. It will never be shaken by anything. Etena Sachena Suvati Hontu. On this account, the truth may there be well-being. So he prays when the Sangha have this side of faith and is able to withstand from all kind of disturbance. So this is the truth of the Sangha. Next one, Ye Arya Sachani Viva Vanti Yanti. And here it said, those who clearly understand the noble truth. I mean, these are the people, referring to the monks. They are firmly believe the Four Noble Truths. Gambri Rak Patenena Sudesitani. It was well taught by the Buddha, who has profound this wisdom. So our Buddha is found this the reality of Four Noble Truths that he prescribed it to all his disciples and the followers. So this is a truth where Buddha found it by experimenting himself, the truth of suffering. Inchapite honti busa pamata. Do not undergo an eighth birth. I mean, with this understanding of suffering, you will never go to another round of rebirth again. So this is what eighth birth it means. Nate bamba atanam adi yanti. So no matter how accidentally healers they may be, okay? I mean, with this understanding, you are not able to sway or to not to believe that the Four Noble Truths. Because many other religions, when you talk about Noble Truth, they say, Buddhism is all about suffering. And nothing good. Everything talk about suffering. So we need to understand the suffering. Then we know the gist of Buddhism, and then understand the wise wisdom of Buddhism. Like other religion, they place that. When this life gone, they will be God permanently. Then everybody easy path with God. So no need to do anything. As long as you have faith in God, you'll be joining God down there. So unlike Buddhism, we have to believe in something and practice it and exceed that. Then we can able attain a kind of no more exceed from the samsara. Idampi sanghe ratanam panitam. Panitam means wise. So in the Sangha, this is found considered as another precious jewel. So our Sangha understand the Four Noble Truths. And with this, you understand everything. So etena sachena suvati hontu. So the account of this Four Noble Truths, this will be the benefit for the Sangha. So these are verse which talk about the triple jewel. Next one, Sahavasa Dasana Sampadaya. So with the understanding of all this, together with this attainment of insight, so our Buddhism even master above the 31 resistance. So we must understand of attaining of insight, then you're able to get to the Nibbana. Okay, Samadhi, you still stuck down there. You can never able to have the understanding of insight. So we have the capability of going above that. Tayasu Dhamma Jaheta Bhavanti. So these three qualities have been abandoned by him, namely, so Buddha have found that these are the thing that pull you down to the samsara, okay? Which we study many times. This has been taught in first year to the current year also. Everyone should know. Sakaya Ditti. Sakaya Ditti, you should know, wrong view. Vichitan cha. I mean, wrong belief in this wrong view or selfhood and doubt and dependent. Okay, so basically these are things which obstacle for us. If we have holding this about this wrong belief and doubt about our triple gem. So all these are hindrance to us. So if you able to encounter this, which we study in many of these Buddhist teaching, these are attainment which will bind us to the samsara. So every one of it, if you can able to give up on one of these attribute, you are path towards Nibbana. Next one, Sila Bhattam Vapi Vadatihi Kinchi. Next one, you know already. On right and riches ceremony, right? It means right and riches. Okay, that means practicing of during the Vedic time. They do a lot of offering of food, offering of many things. Okay, also all kind. So in Buddhism, we try, especially early Buddhism, I say, or what I call currently the closer you can call Theravada. It's best as a practicing Buddhist to avoid all these pride and riches. Okay, the more you understand that this pride and riches will not get used to somewhere. Okay, these are kind of things which is a hindrance to us. For many Buddhists, until today, sad to say, they still love to do right and riches. So if you want to go one step higher, avoid doing many of these. These right and riches only bring you down, never bring you up one. So Buddhists, especially Theravada nowadays, I can't say 100% no more. Still they practicing this. So for the wisdom of yourself, it's up to you. The less you practice, the more high attainment you can get. Satu haya hapaya hi cha vipa muto. So he said he's absolutely free from the four state of misery. Okay, so four state of misery talking about a woeful state. Okay, every one of us who not want to go to the four woeful state unless you do a serious crime, serious sin, or serious thing which like killing your own father, mother. That's a very serious one. So especially whenever in our Pali college, my teacher used to say, turning the life supporting of this your parents, parents is a sort of what I call very sad. I mean, killing one's own parents. So when you are stuck with that, I don't know, but for practicing Buddhists, we try not to do that. To save medical costs, it's best to let them go on their own will. I mean, they still have a chance to live, but many people say, there's certainly no chance. We can't say no. We can't say they got no chance. Probably they have me a chance. So give them a chance rather than you very fussy on the cost of medical. It's getting very high. Then you start worrying. So I don't know, but for practicing Buddhists, our own parents, especially on life supporting machine, please try to don't turn off. Not yourself, your brother, they have their own karma. So as a practicing Buddhist is a hindrance to us. So whether to do it or not to do it, it's a problem. So best, according to my teachers and principal, best not to do it. Go by natural way. And then Chat Jabitan Nani Abba Bo Katam. And then this is talking about you won't go to the four state. Here is talking about you are not capable of doing the 6 major wrong things, wrongdoings. So idampi sanghe ratanam panita means wrongdoing. So if you are of this kind, you will not be able to commit any of the major wrongdoing or wrong deeds. Etena sachena suvati hontu. So in the Sangha, these are precious jewels found. On this account of the truth, may there be well-being. So if you are of this quality, then it's a blessing to you. So the Sangha, if you talk about Sangha, they have this capability about the Sangha. So that's why it's considered as one of the precious jewels. So the Sangha, if you are really a good Sangha, practicing Sangha, you won't have all these wrong belief, all this kind of thing. And also you won't be guaranteed go to the four woeful state. And then you won't be doing the 6 major wrongdoing. So next, verse 11, kin chapi so kaman karoti papayam. So if a practicing person is incapable of hiding whatever evil he does. Incapable, he's not capable of hiding whatever evil he does. So such a person will never commit any wrongdoing. So kayena vacha uda satasava. I mean, wrongdoing in the terms of what? Action, deed, action you're doing, the word or thought. So this is a way how our Buddhists we are very kind of you self-checking on yourself. All these 3 action which will commit you wrongdoing, especially this one, the mouth. Okay, so as a Buddhist, you should be very mindful. This one very easily committed. Our anger or our unmindfulness, this word come out, it hurt. So as a Buddhist, you have to be always mindful of this, especially thought and word. Word is the worst. Is especially those with those anger one. This harsh word will come out or things that hurt the other party. Abahobo so tasa patijadaya. For it has been said that such an act is, for this such an action you taken, abba bata dita panasa uta. It's impossible for you to commit for one who has seen the path. Those who have been practicing on this mindfulness of your this deeds, work and thought, you will not easily commit this wrongdoing by any of these 3 actions. Idampi sangye ratanam panitam. So now we're talking about this quality is found in the Sangha, is so-called a precious jewel. So Etena Sachena Suwati Hontu. So by doing on this account, by doing this sort of action, meaning all this good quality, it's a blessing to you. Okay. So Ratana Sutta talk about all the three triple jewel. What is inside the triple jewel? So Sangha has one of this quality. So one of you who are writing the next one, the tutorial question is about quality of Sangha. So you need to dig out all the Sangha quality and elaborate on it. Vana Pagum Be Yata Pusit Tage. So he said, it's just like a forest crown in full blooms. Like if you observe in the forest, when the weather is good, condition good, the nice flowering of this forest tree, everywhere is so beautiful. Gim ha nas mese pata masamin gim he. So this flowering of plants at the full bloom and in the forest happen in the first month of the summer season. So whenever the winter gone, especially you go to those temperate country, winter gone, some spring start coming when things start to grow, and then in summer, all will be in full bloom. That's why you see in temperate country, they only can plant vegetable or whatever grow in the summer, and they have to collect by winter. So they have a very small time gap for them to do harvesting. Tatu panam daman varam ade sai. So as the sublime of this doctrine. So our Buddhist doctrine is of this nature, comparable to a flourishing forest. Right? Di manam gambin taranam pitaya. So with this, that leads to the Nibbana being taught for. So what Buddha is preaching all in his discourse is for his follower and his monk to achieve Nibbana. Idam pe Bude Ratanam Panitam, the highest good of beings. So Buddhist teaching is for us to achieve liberation, Nibbana. So practicing Buddhism is for us not in this lifetime, but following next existence also. It's best to attain Nibbana and get released from the samsaric cycle, because this cycle has no ending. You will be there, you will be trapped down there. That's why when you talk about the dependent on the Shaolin, they'll be cycling down there forever and forever. So for those people with no wisdom, they love that. With our understanding of Buddhism, everyone else should achieve to get out of samsara cycle. Etena Sachena Suwati Hontu. So Buddha, please say that. In the Buddha, this is a precious juice found. On the account of this two, may there be well-being. So now here is talking about the Buddha, right? So Buddha is considered one of the jewels, especially his Dhamma. Okay, next one. Varo, Varanu, Varado, Varaharo. So here he describes the fearless, excellent one. When talking about Buddha, is the one all-knowing, all-knowing. Buddha never ever, unlike those Jains and other those heretical teachers, they are call themselves all-knowing. So our Buddha is a knower and a giver. He know and he give. Okay, Buddha is not selfish. He give his teaching free to everyone. Okay, it's up to you individual to realize. Anuttaro Dhamman Varam Adesai. So Buddha said here is a bringer, that means of excellence. It's a person that bring you, give you the excellent result if you follow his teaching and has expounded, especially talking about his teaching, which he has spoken over his existence during his existence during the Buddha era. That means he have been doing this for quite a long time. Okay. Idampi Buddhe Ratanam Panitam. So his teaching is considered as a sublime doctrine. That's why, as I told you, in Pali College, many of the other religion, we cannot go to their mosque or in the church to study whatever they are preaching. That's the only thing. But they can come to Theravada temple. Right? They can come here and teach, come here and study and look for whatever fault they can find. But most of them, none of them are able to find any fault in Buddhism. They get worried because if their kind of religion practice hatred, selfishness, and then they find that they have nothing, no value in their religion. And then we get converted to Buddhism. That's why many of them now carry on after the diploma level. Etena Sachena Suwati Hontu. In the Buddha, this is considered another special jewels found. On this account is maybe their well-being. So it's a blessing. Okay? So here talking about our Buddha. He's an excellent one and a knower. And he give people the advantage to realize, especially when we understand his doctrine. Next one, verse 14. Kaninam Puranam. The past is thing, the new becoming, there is not. So the past has been gone. The new becoming is not happening now. That's why our Buddha always said, present. Present is very important. What past is history. We can't change the history. And the future is unknown. That's why we live in the present. Don't always think about imagining things happen in the future. There's no guarantee this thing will happen in the future. We cannot predict what happens in the future. Nobody can do that. Somebody will do that. You have to question yourself why you can believe him. Because the future is unknown. Everybody, the future is unknown. I also don't know what happened to me later on. So we always must treat the present very important. Navan Nati Sabhavam. Their minds are not attached to the future birth. That's why Buddha always say, never go imagine the future. Okay? There's a philosopher, he talk about human being. They are worrying about the future. Future, you can live until 99. Somebody, not enough money, 99. How to accumulate wealth? Are you sure you can reach 99 or not? Right or wrong? So why worry until 99? Present moment more important. You never take care of your present moment. Do you think you can survive till 99? Right or wrong? Your physical body, especially those senior, we're having this cursed body, they are deteriorating every moment. So we don't know what's the future. So don't think of 99, okay? Every morning when you wake up is a blessing, okay? Virata Chitta Avetike Bhavam Samin. So their desire do not grow. Okay, the problem is that we want to have many things. So if your desire is control, your desire will be contented that you won't have more and more desire. So you'll be more of a contented person. Te kina bija avi ru hi cha janda. You say here, those wise ones, if their seed of becoming destroyed. So, I mean, you don't even think of the future. So, the moment you don't think of future, your seed is destroyed. Dibanti dira yatayam pandipo. So now it's considered comparable to a lamb. Go out even as this lamb does. So when the time comes, even the lamb burn out because of the oil and used up, or the what you call the thing using light on the what you call the thread feeding have been burned out or whatever state. So we prepare. We as a lamb anytime can extinguish. Extinguish means gone dibaniti. Idampi sange ratanam panitam. So this is found in the Sangha. It's a precious jewels found. So in the Sangha, they have this virtue or quality in there. Etena sachena suvati hontu. On this account, these two may there be well-being. So it's a blessing of this Sangha. That their desire do not no more growing, and then they do not mind of the future birth. Okay, they look at the present more important. And then the thing of the next happening is gone. Okay, so be it like a lamb when it go just extinct. So this is what the true virtue of what a sangha practicing is about. Verse 15. Yadinda Rutani Samagatani. This is the god Rasika. He exclaimed that we beings are here to assemble. I mean, at this hall, this particular hall, these beings from all the realms assemble in front of the Buddha there. Umaniya yanti va attaleke. Whether you are from whatever realm you are, whether terrestrial or celestial. I mean, you are the Brahma or those formless, whatever realm you are arriving at this particular place. Tathagatam Deva Manusa Punjitam salute. I mean, it salute our Buddha. All these people who are assembled at this particular hall, they salute what the Buddha preached. And Buddham Namasama Suvati Hontu. So our Buddha, even the gods and men treat him above everyone. So that means you see how great our Buddha is. So this is another blessing. When you do the chanting one, it's pretty long because they add in quite a number of things inside. Okay. So when you listen chanting with your chanting book, you may find it pretty long than what you have. So these are whatever temple they will do, they will add or minus something. Especially I found it in this Taiwan. They minus quite a lot of things off. The Sri Lanka one tend to add more thing. I don't know about Burmese one. Okay. So basically, it's around there lah. The gist of this sutta you can find that is the the actual important theme are stated in most of the exactly word by word is the same. So finally, we come to the conclusion of read Ratana Sutta. So Ratana Sutta is a popular sutta and chant in most of the temple. It's a popular Buddhism signifying the obligation of human being to transfer merit to the celestial being and the reciprocal duty of the celestial being to protect the humans, votaries who are day and night bring offering to them from the worldly misfortune. Okay. We say we are Buddhists, but there are some Buddhists who are praying to these gods and the heavenly realm, Qi Gong, whatever on there, you pray to them, offering to them. They have a duty to guide you when in terms of danger. So when you are suffering, Buddha talk to them. People give you offering in return. You have our respect. You also must return to help them in one way or another when the human being face sorrow. Okay, that's what Ratana Sutta come about. So Ratana Sutta and also the Maha Mangala Sutta and the Kariniya Sutta. Basically, you can find in all temples. It comprises the important triad, the quality of the sutta. They are chanted, abridged, at least, especially we call it Parita chanting, at the ceremonial or auspicious occasion. So this three sutta is quite a norm in most of the temple. Okay, finally, we end this sutta. So what is this sutta about? So the first page describes the story relating how this sutta come about. So as a learning student, you need to remember this story. Then the next important thing is to take note, the three set of attribute. Three sets means the triple jewel. The 3 pages summarize a certain subject covered in a discourse. So the triple jewels are of the course the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. So you need to know attribute of the 3 of them. Okay. So on each jewels, when you talk about this in the sutta, each of these jewel mentioned, there are a set of qualities you see, you must know it well. They must be explained and studied. So in this particular sutta, pay attention to the triple gem, the quality inside as mentioned there. You'll be tested time and time again. Okay. So the next thing they talk about Sotapanna, the stream winner. Then there's a set of attribute of this such person who has attained Sotapatti. So these are important and should be kept in memory. So you also talk about those people who attain Sotapatti. So what are the attributes of these people? What they have eradicated, and then what they are attenuated. Okay, so all these you need to know. So there are 17 stanzas there. Apart from this, each of the 17 Pali stanzas is given with an English translation. A student needs to be able to give the English version when prompted with one line of stanza. Hence, it's useful to remember the opening line of each stanza. Okay, so far, I never seen them set any of these. If anybody can find whether they set any Pali stanza and ask you to translate it into English, then you have to need to remember all these verses. Okay. So far, I never come across. If ever in any of year, I will point out to you. But so far, they tested you only on the many time on short question and many time on the triple jewel. Okay. So for this topic, you need to have the understanding of what this Sri Lanka examiner were testing you on. So go back. I never totally take everything out from the YMBA text. So please go back and read the YMBA text a few times to capture the essence of this sutta. Okay? Homework again. Now no choice already. Brother Go, your turn. Do this one for the next session. Enumerate the noble qualities of Sangha. Sangha include Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni as depicted in the Ratana Sutta. I mentioned earlier, you should know where to find it. What are the quality of the Sangha? Okay, Brother Go.
Okay, thank you.
So everybody got homework. Don't worry. So next session, Brother Go will do it. We take a break. I think 15 minutes time we come back again. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
For the discussion on the Sumita work. Okay, thank you.